You open your eyes to a world utterly alien, yet undeniably real. You stand on Earth just as your ancestors did, but the air around you is thick with the scent of ferns and ancient forests. No human has ever drawn breath in this particular moment. For 99% of your planet's deep time, the rulers of this realm were not mammals, but something far more ancient, far more titanic. Imagine a timeframe so vast it swallows entire civilizations whole. For roughly 165 million years from the mid-Triassic to the late Cretaceous periods, a lineage of creatures dominated every corner of the globe. This wasn't a hypothetical fantasy, but the lived reality of a planet shaped by colossal life. Are you ready to comprehend a world without you? The term dinosaur might conjure images of towering beasts, but what exactly does it mean? It comes from the Greek words dinos and sauros, translating to terrible lizard. But not all giant prehistoric reptiles were dinosaurs. Flying pterosaurs, soaring through ancient skies, were not dinosaurs, neither were the marine plesiosaurs, gracefully swimming through primeval oceans. Dinosaurs were a specific group, distinct in their skeletal structure, evolving from even older reptiles called archosaurs. These archosaurs also gave rise to the crocodiles you see today and, incredibly, to all modern birds. What does this tell you about their legacy? The very first dinosaur known to us was a creature called Dinosaurus parringtoni. Its fossilized remains date back an astonishing 243 million years. Think about that span of time. Since then, paleontologists have identified over 700 distinct dinosaur species, and new discoveries are still being made all the time. Your understanding of their world is constantly growing. These creatures varied wildly in size, shape, and diet. The truly colossal Argentinosaurus, for instance, stretched an incredible 115 feet long and weighed an estimated 77 tons. Could you even imagine something that huge moving across the landscape? On the other end of the spectrum, some dinosaurs, like the feathered Microraptor, were no larger than a modern chicken. Their diets were just as diverse. Many were immense herbivores, gentle giants grazing on vast fields of prehistoric plants. Others were fierce carnivores, hunting and preying on other dinosaurs or smaller creatures. Some, like the oviraptor, were even omnivores, eating both plants and meat. Scientists still debate whether dinosaurs were warm-blooded, like you and other mammals, or cold-blooded, like modern reptiles. This fundamental question impacts how we understand their activity levels, their habitats, and their survival strategies. Regardless, they adapted to every environment imaginable. Their fossils have been found on all 7 continents, including Antarctica, proving their incredible reach. Imagine stepping into the Mesozoic Era, the age of dinosaurs, divided into the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods. What would you see? The landscapes themselves were incredibly varied, from lush, swampy forests to vast, arid deserts. The air would likely hum with unfamiliar sounds. You would see sauropods like the iconic Brontosaurus or Brachiosaurus, with their impossibly long necks designed to reach high into the canopy for leaves. Their massive bodies would shake the ground with every step. You might encounter armored dinosaurs such as the Ankylosaurus, a walking tank covered in bony plates and wielding a formidable club tail for defense. Could any predator hope to penetrate that armor? Then there were the horned dinosaurs like the fearsome Triceratops, sporting impressive horns and a frill around its head, used for both protection and display. Herds of duck-billed hadrosaurs would graze in open plains, their flat, specialized bills perfectly adapted for stripping vegetation. In ancient rivers, the towering Spinosaurus might be fishing, with its distinctive large sail on its back, possibly spending much of its time in the water. And the predators. You would witness the incredible speed and agility of creatures like Velociraptor and Deinonychus, famous for their large, sickle-shaped claws on their feet designed for slashing prey. The sheer power of the FT Rex bite, estimated at up to 12,800 pounds of force, the strongest of any land animal, would reshape your understanding of a top predator. Many dinosaurs, especially the theropods, the group to which FT Rex belonged, were not scaly lizards at all, they had feathers. This connection to birds is one of the most remarkable discoveries, revealing that birds are, in fact, the closest living relatives of these ancient titans. They are considered modern-day dinosaurs, a living legacy walking among you. How did these creatures interact? Many lived in herds, similar to today's buffalo or elephants, offering protection in numbers. Others were solitary hunters, masters of their own territory. They communicated through a complex array of vocalizations, body language, and perhaps even vibrant color displays. What sounds did a dinosaur make? While we can only guess, it was likely a diverse chorus, far more than just roars. Their intelligence varied too. Troodontids, for example, were considered among the brainiest dinosaurs, possessing relatively large brains for their body size. This suggests a capacity for complex behaviors and problem solving. How do we know all this? Fossilized footprints left behind in ancient mud and now turned to stone offer incredible insights into their movements, social interactions, and even how fast they ran. Imagine tracking a herd of dinosaurs across an ancient floodplain. Even their fossilized droppings, called coprolites, provide vital clues about their diet and the plants or animals they consumed. Paleontologists like you are detectives of deep time. Dinosaurs, like birds and many modern reptiles, laid eggs. These eggs range dramatically in size, from tiny ping-pong balls to massive basketballs. Some nests were elaborate, carefully constructed and guarded. Scientists have even discovered fossilized eggshell colors, revealing ancient hues of blue, green, and brown. Did they care for their young? Evidence suggests that many dinosaur species were attentive parents, protecting their offspring after hatching, a behavior you might recognize in your own world. Others, however, simply abandoned their eggs, letting instinct guide their survival. Some dinosaur species migrated vast distances, following food sources or seeking prime nesting grounds, much like modern birds do today. Their world was one of constant movement, a dynamic tapestry of life and death, unfolding over millions of years. This incredible reign, however, came to an abrupt and catastrophic end. Around 66 million years ago, a mass extinction event wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs. The leading theory, supported by extensive evidence, points to a massive asteroid impact near what is now Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. This impact triggered global fires, tsunamis, and plunged the planet into a devastating impact winter as dust and debris blocked out the sun. But other factors likely played a role too. Volcanic activity on a colossal scale, widespread climate change, and even disease might have contributed to their demise. This cataclysm was not just an end, it was a beginning. The extinction of the dinosaurs cleared the ecological playing field. It allowed a small group of surviving mammals, hidden in the shadows for millions of years, to finally thrive and diversify. Without that asteroid, your mammalian ancestors might never have risen to prominence. Your very existence, and the entire history of humanity, is a direct consequence of this ancient catastrophe. Today you can still touch their legacy. Fossilized bones, teeth, footprints, and eggs are preserved in rock, telling their story. Natural history museums around the world house these incredible relics, allowing you to marvel at their immense size and diversity. Paleontologists continue their tireless research, uncovering new information and constantly revising our understanding of these ancient creatures. Dinosaurs continue to inspire and fascinate you, sparking imagination in books, movies, and even theme parks. They are a tangible reminder of the deep past, of a world that existed long before humans, yet profoundly shaped the path for your own evolution. The terrible lizards may be gone, but their incredible story echoes through the very history that brought you here.